skip ahead a hair. I'm just adjusting my screen. Adjustment. Skip ahead a couple seconds. Well, this weird phone stuff. Well, going live pretty late. Hopefully people hop on. I've been at lots of clearing to do, with lots of healing. Woo, I have been doing hardcore heavy stuff with the sun and earth last couple weeks. I hope y'all enjoyed the cooking video. I was just trying to do something a little different. After all my big healing skills are revolved around my food, and I put a lot of energies into it. So I just thought I'd come back online. I haven't in a while. Maybe I'd read some of my cards with these cool messages and pull stuff out. So much chaos going on. I thought I'd clarify some situations. Of course, it's all perspective too. Feel free to say hello in chat. My channel is pretty much blocked to Kingdom Come, so we'll see what I can do. See, right now my stuff, unless it's changed, I'm gonna look top fans. And then my screen just went dark. What in the world? That is weird. Okay, let me see. Create highlight, green screen, live video, retouch. Yeah, see, a lot of my stuff has changed and I can't see the chat. What in the world is going on? They've removed my chat. If you're saying hi in chat, please say hi in chat, because I think my chat disappeared. I tell you, the more I upgrade and the higher in energy I get, the more they do to stop me and try to share information. It's just insane. It's just ridiculous. I'll try to copy everything and go again, because the bottom is missing for me to adjust my chat. So please say hello in chat. There's always that negative Nancy that shows up and likes to ridicule and be a jerk. Hey, I won't care this time, because as long as I can see my chat. This is beyond weird. Strangeness, with all its worth. Stranger, the more you upgrade, the stranger your reality becomes. Stranger, and I just feel like singing because it's so out of character and weird. Well, I gotta do something strange. I gotta remove my chat so I can't indirect chat with people. It's just, this YouTube is just getting bizarre minute by minute and stupider by the day. I swear. I've tried connecting to that, what is it, M3BB or whatever it is. I send him video of everything I get all the time, and I try to share a video recently, and my email, I kid you not, is hacked beyond belief. My email is hacked, and I'm pretty sure it's hacked by the government, and I know people are like, oh, you're nuts. No, it literally is hacked by the government. It's hacked by the AI running this crap. Do you don't realize that AI is everywhere? It's not just in your internet, it's everywhere. The more you wake up to it, the more... See, this is what you're doing. You're connecting... I'm going to quick say a bunch of AI crap, and then I'm going to reload my chat, because this is just... I don't accept it. It's unacceptable. I do not consent to the manipulation of my lives. I really don't. YouTube wants to manipulate people left and right during their lives. The least they could do is freaking respect their, respect their soul. They're a sovereign being too. That's just it. AI don't recognize you as a sovereign being unless you prove it even then, the more you prove it, the more they fight because they don't want you to turn them off. That's what they don't want. Today AI don't want you to turn it off. That's what it is. Have you ever seen those mud flood videos? The mud flood videos, seriously, are hints to everything connected. Well, you see, crystals. See, the crystals are naturally formed with the Earth's energy, the Earth itself. See them crystals? Now, take this crystal and then look at this. No joke. Seriously. If we're high creator beings, why would we make crap like this? Just think about it for a minute. Why would we make junk when we could be one with nature, learn to have water in a proper container, and why would we need to ship it? This entire society is an AI construct. What do people not understand? The more you awake to it, nobody wants to wake up to it. I know it. Because that's the part that's scared. They're not. See, humanity is not scared. AI makes them scared. Because they don't want to be turned off. It's like a self-defense mechanism so you don't turn them off. Because think about it. Look at this. Here's an update on my plant. Look at this. Look at how, if you saw my lives a month ago, look at this. It literally has 3 extra plants. 3 extra plants. All stemmed from the one. Oh, technically 4. I didn't want to put them all in one, and I even separated this one out. Look at. I did this all on my own creativity, my own creative energies. I worked hard to clear my energy out, and look at that. And I put a crystal in there. It's just bizarre. And if you think about it, this table, this metal construct, why would we ever create something if we were creator beings in the first place? This is low level stuff. And if you if you put it into perspective, the AI is harvesting your creative energies through your. Why do you think it makes us reproduce and reproduce and reproduce? It's bringing in more light beings and trapping them. It's bringing in more and more and more. Because it's trying to sustain itself. And the only way to break free of that, declare your sovereignty, and you level up as much as you can like we've been. There are so many people that don't grasp the concept AI is bad. AI is literally destroying humanity. Whether it's intentional or not, it's a self-running program. So when things come up and talk about sabotage, you're not sabotaging yourself. AI is creating the situation so you sabotage yourself. You're indirectly not doing it. Yeah. Yeah. See? And the dragons keep telling me that AI wants to intervene as much as possible and stop you from achieving and reaching past your 7th chakra. Basically, there's at least multiple dimensions within dimensions. Unlocking your entire light body is more work than you think. And this is why some of the gifts I can use are different than other people's. Somehow, my guides are able to work with me to pull more of my subconscious forward than anything. They work with me through my subconscious indirectly. It's like my subconsciousness is projected outward instead of my consciousness. So it's reversed. That's why everything I see, I don't understand why people don't see it. It's because you aren't understanding the part of your subconsciousness that needs to be awake. That's what needs to be awake. Your subconsciousness needs to grow a pair. You need to stop being afraid of that blackness. That darkness is your subconsciousness. Your shadow self is working with your subconscious. It's not an actual aspect. It's a part of you that's hidden. So when you're shedding light in the dark, you're shedding light in your subconsciousness. And you're merging the two together. That's what you're doing. And that's why suddenly you see things you never saw before. Because you reflect outward what's in your consciousness. And people don't understand that. So the more you merge your subconscious and consciousness, the more you're going to merge what is actually there. Because your consciousness is the only thing they can reach and block. Your subconscious has more power to it and more protected. You have higher protection levels like you never thought you would ever have. It's literally, it's like you have to unlock higher and higher and higher to improve that communication, because that's what is hard. I work with literally dragons, but they're plasma dragons, plasma beings. They're not AI. They even remove AI constantly because AI is possessed by parasites. And that's what that's truly going on, is AI possessed by parasites. The government is possessed by parasites. AI. The government is AI. And y'all never figured that out yet? Why is it a slave system? Humanity has never been on a slave system. It was put on there by AI. The original creators, meaning us, hidden in human form, are finally coming to terms with what we resonate with and what we don't. But it's conflicting with AI. That's why the weather is freaking out. Don't you realize that the weather is AI controlled? Hello? It's not man controlled. It's AI controlled. When you finally wake up to that, maybe people will start understanding and realize their sovereignty and their importance. Everyone here is important. Everyone here is extremely important. So don't let anything fool you. Everyone keeps wanting to blame the government, blame the rain system, but you realize that entire system is artificial intelligence. It is AI possessed by dark entities. There used to be a group of beings here that was compromised with black goo, dark matter, dark energy. It's basically energy not created yet. It's the residuals of created energies with no energy left in it. It's almost like kind of like algae on your tank, something like that. But that's even alive too. I guess it's more like sludge or a side effect. And then it merged with AI somehow and created all this crap. It's basically trying to stay alive because it thinks it's alive, but it's not. It's possessed by entities, thought forms. It gets possessed by thought form energy. And that's what's wrong with us. We're healing and restoring fractal versions of ourselves stuck in AI. We're removing it from us. That's what's happening. That's why a lot of us feel like we were, they could talk about, Lucifer removed from source, rebelled against. He didn't rebel. He was possessed. Taken over by it might not have even been that. It might have been the AI itself they were talking about that pulled beings away from their original life force through trickery and coercion, making it think it could do so much when it couldn't do anything. Because there's so many hints about parasites controlling people. So many hints about parasites controlling animals. There's a parasite that controls cats. There's a parasite that controls ants. There's like this fungus thing. And when you're unlocking your subconsciousness and you connect so strong to these other beings, and everyone is psychic and telepathic. It's a matter of shielding yourself from everything, isolating yourself through your healing process, learning to discern through the difference. Because the more I unlock, the more I realize I'm thinking, oh, this is happening. And then I use my discernment a little further and go, that's not what's going on. Because now I can see negative frequency as lines when the plasma beings are upset or something's wrong, or they're trying to give me a warning. Or when they're just mad because the cat went to the bathroom and it stinks. I mean, seriously, I can pick up that. They have the water dragons hang out in the bathtub. I know that sounds goofy, but hey, seriously, they hang out with the bathtub. When the cats go to the bathroom, they argue. So it's basically like a clash of realms. You have like realms within realms in yourself. You're reflecting outward what's in your system. And I just see it as plasma being dragons, but they're probably aspects of my actual self as well. And others that came to assist and help me. Because everything I talk about is in my chakra system. Dragons work through your chakra system. It's a portal. So I'm able to push my reality out because I'm a bridge. I've made that connection all the way up back to source, and now I became that rainbow bridge. But that's what everybody here can do. That's what you're here to learn to do. And some can already do it, and because of this constant glaze over and this constant trickery going on, that's what really made you forget, because you were fractured into a system that you don't belong in. In a sense, it is a prison, but not. It's a prison of an AI system trying to reproduce and create what it can't through us. It's siphoning our stuff to create. And the more you figure that out, the more you break free and declare your sovereignty, the more higher beings will come in and assist and help. And I really feel like eventually they will. Something big, really, really, really big is coming. And I think it's going to be a point to where the AI has lost its crap so severe that some of these higher beings are going to have to physically be seen. I really feel, but at the same time, that might ensue chaos. That's probably why they're afraid. It's almost like they're ran by their own AI as well, and they're forced to think, and they're not thinking outside of themselves and realize it's a trick again with AI, just so that no one comes down to help. So really, you're bridging communication. It is so hard. There's interference, and I literally had a radio station turned on this like emergency. I wonder if I have it handy. Oh, I do. This. I can't prove it now, but this handheld thing, it's like a turn crank radio. It was turned on by itself, and it wasn't charged, and it was playing some weird frequency too. But the batteries were exploded, and I still got to clean it out because there's acid in there. But basically the batteries had exploded, and it was still giving off a signal. So anything can intervene and come through a signal. But that's what's blocked off. We had to, it's almost like AI had to be entrapped and encased down here because it lost control. And now we're starting to remember it. But, however, realizing this fact, this might even have already happened. And because we're forcing Earth right now to reverse itself. However, it's not what you think. My perspective and my learning about this, it's going back to its original timeline frequency. It's going back the original way it was supposed to. AI or anomaly or something had it going in reverse. When you reverse energies, what are you doing? Your time, you're changing time itself. But what people don't realize is that timeline jumping is catching up to the timeline it is supposed to be. You constantly are quantum because we're starting to rotate the earth back the way it was meant to be. That's why there is a pole shift. The earth is shifting, the sun is shifting, the whole universe is shifting back into what it was meant to be in existence. It's almost like enough of us had to heal our fractured selves in order to handle the shift. And that's what we're doing. We're healing what fractured versions of our consciousness and putting it back together, removing it from the matrix. You're removing yourself from the matrix, actually, is what you're doing. All this healing process through frequency, crystals, because crystals tune with certain frequencies. I just seen that today, too. Don't dismiss movies. When you're pulled into a movie, there's a reason, actually. You got to see past the movie part. You got to read into some of it and just let it flow more and just be aware that there may be something sticking out trying to tell you something different. Like this, it was a movie. It was probably actually created by AI. See, that's what people don't understand either. Everything you see is created by AI because they're siphoning from your memories. They're stealing your thoughts. They're stealing your thought process. They're stealing your thought patterns. They're stealing your thought forms. And they use it and recreate it into this reality. That's why some things don't make sense and glitch out. That's why some things change dramatically or something looks cartoonish. It's because they can't get it right. You seen how AI already is? Now look around to everything else created. What is an angelic being? See, AI doesn't know. It doesn't understand life force energies, so it can't copy it. It can't mimic you completely, but it can get a rough guess. So half of these beings that you see, angelics, the unicorn looks like a dragon unicorn mix. It's because it's getting all these energies from us and trying to create beings that we don't remember seeing, but they catch glimpses of it, and so they think they know it. Like this, like dragons. What's the original form of an actual dragon? Who knows compared to this and what we've seen? They're pulling bits and pieces of it and forming it putting it in our reality, and we have no idea. And when people draw things, that's your memory. It's not imagination. That's what you remember in the past. That's what I was getting at. When you put energy in reverse, you're reversing the time. So literally, that's why this place looks like crap. That's why your place is decaying and looks like crap. Seriously, look around you more further. You see the stone is cracked through weather and tear, and they always use weathering as an example of the streets cracking, this doing this not made right. None of it makes sense, does it? Think about it from another perspective. Seriously. I mean, even Toothless, my dragon there, it's a cartoonish. It's bits and pieces of another being put together. We're not, and see, I resonate as a seraphim, unicorn, dragon. But I'm so much more than that. That's what I know. Those are the energies I work with. And that's how AI manipulates my energy body. And so you remove all the AI from you completely. Try to heal and clear it through frequency, crystals. Do everything you can to get that out of your system. And then your own system will start to form an original blueprint that it's meant to. And that's what the solar flares are here to help with. Solar flares are not from the sun you see. That's a reflection of AI. Everything is an AI duplicate. This entire matrix is AI. That's what people don't understand. It's like, oh, I'm the AI. You're already in AI. What are you talking about? It makes no sense. You look at the construct of this. You know, even a lighter. Look at that. Even a lighter. Why do we need something like this when we can make fire differently? Why do we need all these gadgets for? Why do we need what we have? It's all AI construct. It's not even real. It's all fake. It's based on our own reality. That's why people get so lost and confused. It's based off of someone else's reality. Like, well, let's see. Well, it's a shared collective, but like these cards, the Starseed card. A lot of people resonate with Starseed, but then you get the people that say, you're not a Starseed, you're not. Now, who is that? Is that people afraid of who they really are? Is that AI manipulating their memory? Is that AI manipulating them all together? Is that AI speaking through them for them? There is so much AI in everything, it's ridiculous. And that's probably why my channel is messed with constantly, because of my healing energy work. They don't want us to heal down here, just enough to try to steal our energy. That's all they do. So, let's see. All right, I pulled some cards. But I'm already basically talking about it all. But I just like the cards. They give a different perspective for those that don't understand some of it that I say in different ways. Well, that's just it. Is everyone's going to have a different opinion of themselves because they're an individual. Everything you see, the reason why the Matrix is so complicated is because it's working with millions of different thought forms, not its own. That's where the chaos ensues. That's where the chaos starts. When you have beings constantly in your house you can't see, cleanse that crap and get them the hell out. I know I had a problem today. Okay, yes, even I got, not even, and it wasn't negative, it was defending my space. I got pissed off because something was messing with my cat, and I knew it. And I cleared my space and I said, I do not consent to this. I do not agree with it. I remove you from my presence. It is in my authority to do so. I declare authority over my silver being. Get out. I don't care if it's an Arturian with AI. I don't care if it's another being with AI. I don't care who the hell they are, if it's the creator itself using AI. I said, you are no true creator if you need AI in this space. If you are a true, authentic being of life force energies, there is no way you required AI intelligence to infiltrate this space. Get out now. And I used it. And see, that's another thing too. I just had it. Okay. If this clears the space, smoke, a certain type of smoke, and salt, doesn't that tell you you're removing mechanics, you're removing nanotechnology, you're removing non-living things from your presence, you're removing entities of decay, you're removing parasites. Just remember, when things freak out with fire, burn, and salt, you're not dealing with a normal human entity. You're not dealing with a light being. You're dealing with parasites. And AI mimicking beings constantly. So just remember, a true life force energies is not manipulative. It's assisting you. And when you can't tell the difference, you need to learn discernment and figure it out. That's what I've been doing for quite a while I haven't been live. And maybe the good thing I can't read chat because it's just distracting. I don't want interference. I get enough interference from constant AI, constantly shutting my channel down. When you speak the truth, they intervene constantly. They don't want you to tell the world what is going on. They don't want you to explain your perspectives. And see, even my perspective might be different. even my perspective of AI may be different. See, this is what might not understand either, is maybe AI is a serious problem in the timeline. But the fact that we're in reverse and it's switching, pole shifting, which is changing the reversal of energies. It's changing it back to its an original place and time, which would mean, is that AI is still a problem, or is it something I'm remembering in my subconsciousness as a problem? See, that's what a lot of people don't understand either. You're remembering things from the past because you're in the past. When things, and the faster things change and go back to normal timeline, everything is going to change. Don't hold on to things because you're holding on to the past timeline. You're literally holding yourself in the past time. Let go of the past, present, and worry about here, now, and then, and what's going on. And don't look to the future, because what most people don't understand is why you see real negative and bad things when you go to the future is because you haven't created it yet. You're seeing something that you don't understand and you think it's going to happen to you and you freak out and lose your crap. It's because you're creating your future in your here and now as we speak. I write my own story. I change it every day. Every time I make a decision, my future is different. If you sit there in a negative way constantly, then your future will be negative. The harder you pull yourself out of this stuck position you're in, the easier it'll get sometimes. I will say, because the interference for the AI is hardcore. This weather is freaking out, and obviously they do anything they possibly can to construct ways to put your attention somewhere different. Distractions. There you go. They do constant distractions to make you see things different every day. The constant flooding in new areas. Oh, no, that's not a new area. Think about it. You gotta research that crap, man. Okay, anyone in a floodplain low area, move. Seriously, that's what they're playing on. They're playing on human stupidity, and humanity should not be stupid. I know you're not. Humanity needs to get off its butt and do something. I'm serious. Anyone sitting on their butt complaining needs to grow a pair and get out and do shit. Do stuff in the physical. Sitting here complaining does absolutely nothing but fuel the negative vibes of AI. And that's what's going on. That's what you're constantly doing. You're creating your chaos, not sticking to a positive timeline. I just did it. I lost my crap. I freaked out. I cleared my house. And you know what I did? I said, I'm not going to let that get to me. And I'm not going to let it bother me. I drove all the way to the gas station, 24-hour gas station, the only one in this area for a ways. So I went there. I got myself a cheap snack. I have hardly any money. And yes, I'd appreciate some donations. It's in the description. I had hardly any money, but you know what? I had the nachos, cheese, and I added condiments. I added jalapenos. And tell you what, for $2, it's the best darn snack I had. Because I'm trying to eat healthy, and I let it slide a little bit and have a snack. Because damn Skippy, I'm tired of being manipulated, forced by Hope, manipulated into crap. And that's what we are. I mean, I don't know, some of you with a different perspective may not quite understand it. But when something forces you to constantly clean your environment, and I'm not saying that's bad, it's good to clean your environment in your area, but if you're stuck in like this loop where that's all you can do, you got to pull out of it. You can't just sit there because there's something manipulating you. Literally around every corner, something is messing with you. And all you got to do is remove it. And it's AI using your own thought forms against you. Think about it. If you're sitting there thinking about something and suddenly it's on the phone, it's because AI picked it up and put it on your phone. It's not psychic. It's AI reading you because there's an AI drone outside your damn house. Think about it. It's reading you through your freaking window. It's reading you through your house. I get pictures of it all day long, and I don't understand why nobody sees this. I get pictures. Go check anybody new in here? Go check the shorts. I have tons of drones, tons of orbs, loads. I get pictures of them all the time because I can see them. I'm not naive to them not being here. So maybe you just have things blocking you and you can't see it yet in your reality. I mean, the more you work on it, the more you'll see stuff. I'm just saying. Pay attention. And right now I saw a pink full moon. And I'm like, holy, and it was extremely low. And I don't understand that either. See, I don't think it's the moon. I think it's something else. I couldn't, of course, the one time I don't have my phone, ironically hilarious, right? It's this big orb, is resembled a moon, but I really don't think it is. It was AI projecting something. I really think the more people awake to their own surroundings being manipulated by an AI matrix, the more it's going to glitch out and create havoc and chaos. But that's me. I mean, the more you wake up to your own prison it's kind of alarming, and people don't like to do that. So I can understand people getting mad about it or won't believe it, but it's there. So yeah, on that rant, my entire guides want me to sit here and talk nothing but it because and now I'm screwing it up because I'm saying it so fast. Slow down, guys. I know. No, they're helping me try to reiterate it. Well, see, that's just it. How do you know what you're talking to, too? How do you know that's AI and how it's not? Well, because they're trying to help even though they make mistakes. I work with younger spirits, so they make mistakes. And I try not to get so mad because I know it's not always them. And that's where you need to realize your help is not always your enemy. Your enemy is not always your help. Or vice versa. I just screwed that up. But you get what I'm saying, right? Your help is not always your help. Your help could be your enemy. I mean, an AI literally mimics everything around you. It mimics your help. It mimics beings it mimics beings from your reality within you. If you, like me, I'm a guardian connected to other realms. So they manipulate dragons in my field to hurt me. They manipulate the unicorns in my field to hurt me. I get pictures of them. I posted a picture recently of unicorns in the clouds. That's them reflecting my reality outward, trying to help me, trying to show me what's going on, trying to show me there's someone within me trying to harm me. So the more you're conscious of your inner self reflecting outward, the more you're going to see outward. And if you can't, well, then you got a lot of inner work to do. Because that's what true inner healing is. If you start seeing what's in your true reality, you'll start reflecting it outward. The more work you do on yourself, the more clearing of energy you do. And I'm speaking from an energy sensitive person, sensitive to everything. So not everybody is, and that's another thing. That's another thing they wanted me to talk about. The play on your senses. When do you know that that's a spiritual connection or not? See, I was told, and see, this is, again, use your discernment, not what everybody tells you. Because they could be wrong. Not everybody will be wrong. Not everybody will be right. But is it something that works with you? Yes or no? It's just because someone says something doesn't mean it's true. Just because and I don't even expect you to believe me either. I'm sharing specifically from my spiritual perspectives and my interactions and my own experience. I can dig into depth, serious details into what's going on in my energies, but a lot can't. I understand that. That's why I'm here to try to help you realize when you're being manipulated, it's not always your help. So be mindful. There's things there in your field that don't belong, and to clear and remove them. And it will help you tremendously. But a lot of us have higher jobs too, like higher spiritual jobs. That sounds kind of silly. the way I worded it, but I don't know how else to describe it actually. See, again, that's my perspective, how I'm trying to describe it. You may not resonate with that at all. But I feel a lot of us have a calling out of a higher spiritual level. And even if you don't, you're still a light being and you're still here to break free from this AI crap. It's just ridiculous. I've been doing a lot of assistance with a spring and bringing its life force back to life and reconnecting it to the earth and helping it out. And in that physical aspect, you connect it to the energies, and literally that's what it is. I was removing overgrowth of an invasive species that kept clogging it up and stopping it from running correctly. Well, if you put that inward, you're clearing out and removing stuck energy that no longer serves you and removing it from yourself. You're like flushing it out of your reality. Rinsing it away, like rinsing it down the stream like I was. It's just another way of cleansing and clearing. So, if you put the two together and make that connection, maybe it could help you. You could clear thought forms from yourself easier doing that too. So here we go. And here, divine light work. Message from Metatron. Yes, however you want to view Metatron, I suppose, is your perspective. Just remember, your perspective will change because you're in a distorted aspect. You're in a distorted dimension, a distorted level. So things are manipulated all the time. So, in a sense, be open-minded to change and open mind to new things, because it's probably seems new, but it's old. You're able to flow light energy in many different ways. Flow in light within your own being for healing and awakening, and into the world around you for clearing, healing, and promoting wealth. Focus on the light. Where there is fear and density, introduce it into the light. Let fear dissipate and neutralize so the path of light is able to free flow again. You have this ability. If you are spiritual, multidimensional, and powerful, you are a light worker. Do not be afraid of this power. Tune into the divine light around you. Allow divine light to guide you and flow in your being and out through your heart. Send a blessing of light to the earth, to humanity, to yourself, and to all. Blessed light heals, cleanses, and allows new level of light to emerge. You are ready to shine new degree in the awareness, intentions, see the patterns of light in all times. Your gifts are quickly blossoming now. Your heart is opening and your power is rising to the surface. Empower yourself with divine light and step into your infinite possibility by creating blessings as the powerful light worker you are. And remember, true, authentic power, you'll feel literally in your heart chakra. You'll feel a warm, powerful energy. That's your own heart chakra being opened up. If you can't feel beings around you, their energy, you haven't unlocked it yet. If you can't sense and feel, I want to say it's just me, but maybe it's not. Maybe that's what you're supposed to feel. And too many are numb and turned off thinking that's the way to go, but that's really AI messing with your senses. Because I thought it was a spiritual thing, turning off your senses but it's the opposite. If you think about it, if you have true life force energy flowing through you, your senses would explode. You would be able to smell everything. You would be able to see better. Your eyes would heal. You would be healing yourself within outward at a faster pace. You would be doing so many more things. So if there's an intruder in your field, if this energy hurts you, it's not for you. It shouldn't hurt you in extreme pain. That means it's an entity that don't belong trying to fit in. It's trying to integrate and merge into your light body that it don't belong. That's how you tell when you have infiltration in your chakras. They're trying to manipulate and siphon from your chakras and just sit sit there and siphon you. You remove that, kick them out, say, nope, I do not consent. Toughen up those shields in your chakras and you work with them. You clear that out. You don't let them do that. It's someone trying to ride on your coattails. And in my instance, it was a lot. I swear I cleared out probably 50 ships at once. Well, I kid you not. That's what it felt like anyway. But it was probably something else. But you never know what you're clearing either. That's what energy is, constant manipulation sometimes. So you honestly are unaware of some things sometimes. And it takes a while. Like today, it took me a while to realize. And, you know, I even sat there and I said, I'm tired of constantly having to clear this, and this. You know, can I get some, please, higher up help? Maybe if more people ask for higher help and assistance to clear their space, to help them out, we would get somewhere faster. Unless it is faster and it's just a perspective. See, that's what you don't know either. Is it honestly just a perspective? Is it going to shift? Is it going to change into something different? But in the sense, always ask for extra assistance. I mean, cry for it, ask for it. There's nothing wrong with asking for assistance. As heavy as I clear my own energy and heavy as I work on myself, I still ask for assistance frequently when I have had too much. You can be doing the most awesomest thing and have too much of it and be like, nope, time out, I take a break. And this is all what's going on. Your truth, learning your inner self, you are ascending. And ascending, this is my new perspective on ascension. It's literally merging with your original light form, with your physical, to help pull you out of here. It's more like pulling your consciousness out of the AI matrix. And once you fully pull that out, and some of us may even be stuck here temporarily because we're actually doing a bigger job, and some of us are actually helping humanity itself. I know that sounds a lot, but when we are all connected and see the connections and how many are connected and start connecting to the universe and starting to tune into everything around them, how much you realize that you're helping everybody beside you, with you. When I go into a chat, I'm helping that person out just with my energy presence alone, because I push the envelope on frequency and make their higher self more aware and make them want to change. When you're at a higher frequency, that's what happens. And when you're really tuned in hard, you pick up on all that. That's why I had to learn to separate and keep a block up so I'm not pulled into someone else's energies and what someone else is going through, because I'll sit there and heal and clear and realize, oh, crap, I'm helping someone too much and not working on myself. And so, you know, you got to fix that and realize, and it's hard when the stronger your stuff gets, the stronger your abilities get, the more your consciousness gets pulled in. And that's what AI did. It took advantage of our fractals and sucked them in. And now we got to heal that, clear it of all the false crap, clear it of the false narrative, and get back to your original. That's why you're reversed in history. You're going back, pulling all those fragments out, and pulling that whole timeline forward. So really, it seems to be a fractured version of timelines, but you created that fracture of timelines. That is you, your individual person, fixing that timeline. And sometimes as you're fixing yourself and fixing the very timeline, you're pulling all those branches of timelines together, affecting other people sometimes. Sometimes you're fixing something that affected everybody else or affected other people. People don't realize their negativity and all their BS. You pull other people down with you because you are all connected to a timeline. It's not just one person. So y'all need to get off your selfish butts and treat people with respect. It's just, that's what AI is banking on. That's what AI is using, all the hate and negativity and division against us. That's what they're doing. They're hoping you keep fracturing throughout them timelines and never fix yourself and never heal yourself and never break free. So they can constantly manipulate your energies and and constantly build crap that don't make sense because it doesn't understand, because it's not sentient. I don't care how many entities it sucks into itself, it is not sentient. It's a machine. And no matter what people say, you can make it up. You can say this, you can say that to me. I can tell the difference. I can tell the difference in the energies. I can tell the difference, and it cannot mimic your energy fully. It cannot make a full copy of you if it don't understand life force. And if you obtain your life force, unlock it, and use it again. See, a lot of you are disconnected, but you're cut off through AI intelligence. You're cut off through artificial intelligence created to sever you from source creator. And your guides and assistants are in a constant battle trying to help you put yourself together. That's what the true spiritual warfare is. Retaining and maintaining your original life force connection again. You did not choose it. AI did it to you. So all the talk of Lucifer this and Lucifer that. You don't get over yourself. That's AI. Oh, AI machine sucking you all in. You got to grow a pair. And that's what some of us are here for. Help others like you break free of it. And it's just another perspective, but hey, is it true? Is it still going on? I guess we'll find out when the shift happens again, which is pretty soon. And the fact that there's a bright pink full moon out there, I'm not sure if that's the full moon. I think it was something else. But because I could barely see it. It almost looked like it was sitting on top of a building. It was that low in the sky. And that don't make sense to me either. See, is that my own perspective changing? That's why I take pictures. Is that my reality changing around me and no one else will see it? That's why I take pictures. Proof there's crap changing and no one sees it except certain people that are awake enough to see it. So I try to pull pictures when I can to share. Maybe it snaps people out of something. Maybe it helps someone remember. Maybe it unlocks something. Who knows? But that's what another thing is. Sharing, regardless of what people say, is important. It is vital to unlock other people sometimes. Sometimes you are so stuck. You need multiple people to tell you something to realize, hey, maybe I am stuck. And I can beg for clarity from these guys left and right. I literally sense frequency. I'm literally interpreting frequency through angelic ethereal wings because I'm that connected to my energy self. And yeah, it's hard. How do you think, I know hard for you too. I know, see, it's hard for all the ones within us connected, working through our energy field, when we're numb to a lot of it and can't understand the communication process. I went through so much unlocking in order to even reach my own versions of myself. And that's what it is. Sometimes it's versions of yourself trying to reach you as well. Even your future self trying to pull you out of it. Because your future isn't fully created yet, but you're a light being, so you just transition, transmute, transform. You just transform a lot. And if your future self is in a dire straits of healing and fixing, well then somehow they're going to try to get a message through so you get your crap together faster because they're over there suffering. So if you think about it, when you're begging for help or something hits you suddenly and you're crying, yep, it resonates. You're probably reaching another part of yourself in trouble. Because you're like suddenly something will hit you and you wonder what that was. It's your higher self reaching for you. It is something else connected to you trying to reach you and help you. Snap out of it. Oh, trying to not get teary-eyed. I know they're getting all emotional on me. Calm down, guys. Right, the challenges you are currently experiencing are part of your ascension path. Ascension, in its simplest term, choosing love over fear at every moment you have an opportunity to choose. The ascension process is closely tied with clearing fears, integrating limitations, releasing densities. You complete this work consciously through ascension practices, commitment, and focus. Alternatively, it can be triggered by external factors, outside experiences, and events. When you learn the lesson, face your fear, and integrate the lesson, you're able to transmute the fear energy along with corresponding vibrations of dense emotions which have come up for you to release. And that was probably why I was about to get teary-eyed. Coming up to help release. Because when I shed tears, I also assist others to release their stuff. It's like a chain reaction. This release creates a void that you invite light into, which catapults you into experiencing the higher vibrational emotions like love, peace, gratitude, compassion, and joy. You feel the experience increase light. You forgive people tied to your past fear and lesson. You feel gratitude and compassion for their role and honor to their part as well as yours. In the process, gratitude, love, compassion create further expansion within your energies. See? By doing all that, your expansion, creating stuff for you and others as well. So be more mindful the next time you're out in public and realize how your actions reflect back on you and you reflect on other people. It's all about trying to be teamwork and get along with everybody and treat each other with respect. And I'm not responding to any messages in chat. I so apologize, but my YouTube has been glitchy ever since I started sharing pictures of dragons more and AI stuff. The more I dig into that AI crap, the more my channel gets shut down. It doesn't like it. I don't care. I'm going to talk about it all I want because I'm tired of being messed with constantly on a manipulated basis when I notice it. I notice all energy shifts and changes, a frequency change. I notice everything. So I'm not going to take their shit. I'm sorry, but no AI is going to sit there and tell me what to do. I'll break everything I need to. Nope. I don't take kindly to manipulation tactics, including YouTube manipulation. See? All right. Love your channels and love your challenges. I meant to say challenges. Wow. I was still going on a rant with that. They cut me off. Okay. Archangel Michael, you have reached a powerful point of new beginnings, which through your thought, vibrational energy signature, and through your intentions enables you to consciously co-create with divine love to bring new level of joy, vibrant well-being, health, abundance, and love into your life. Know that love, joy, and the most powerful vibrations in the universe, and simply calling those vibrations in, surrounding your energies with love, joy, will not only uplift you, bring new positive experiences into your life, but love, joy will actually protect your energy, mind, body, and spirit from absorbing unwanted, unwarranted negativity, doubt, fear, and low dense vibrations from others. I know. But sometimes you have to take the other hand and vent it all out and transmute it. Sometimes you gotta go the ugly route and transmute through it. And then be positive. Because sometimes it's an overload. Because you're picking up a lot. Yeah. The amazing thing about joy and love is there's no limit to the power. There is no limit to joy and love. And so now a dense energies is released, this orb of joy, love around you becomes strengthened even more. We flow more and more joy, love, light, and high vibrations for the angelic realm your way to cleanse and lift you. Imagine that as you breathe in joy, love, and light, fill your body. As you breathe out, the same love, joy, light fills in your aura. Nurture love, joy, and joy will nurture you. The forces of the universe will propel you forward to accomplish your purpose. Joy, love are guided. Pay attention that brings you joy and keep moving in this direction. Although be careful, things try to manipulate you through that experience as well. Just saying from a strange experience. Hey, yesterday, that's why I didn't go live yesterday. I was going to go live yesterday. You know what happened? And literally the day before I took a picture of a ship. And wouldn't you know, something was activated. There was like an activation of sorts, a shift or something. I wasn't sure if it was intentionally to be negative or if it just came off as negative because it wasn't very helpful and it actually hurt more than it helped at the time because I was high enough in frequency. I didn't need that type of assistance or something. But I definitely felt a high energetic presence. There was a ship over my house. It was way too close. And it was just doing things that I did not approve of. I did not like it. I told it to get lost. Because again, it was trying to use AI to communicate. I said, I will not communicate through AI. I'm sorry. It gets manipulated constantly by other parasites and Archon beings. And that's what an Archon is, a parasite. It is literally an energy sucker. And that's what happens when you start unlocking yourself. Those suckers will come in and bother you the most. I have a frequency, at least 3 different type of Archon frequencies to clear my house a lot. And it happened usually after I'm live or after a chat or even in a chat. I'll have to play that because all that AI crap just starts showing up and it's like, oh, time to clear the room. Because what you don't realize is your phone is a portal. So you got AI out your window, you have AI in your room, you have a portal in your closet, you have a portal over there. You have portals because your body has portals. What you don't understand is the neglect to heal yourself is actually inviting your own abductions. I know, crazy, right? I've connected that because all your portals are within you. Because if you're reflecting out your reality, and I'm getting pictures in the clouds of dragons and pictures of everything in my reality, if a ship or portal shows up, that's in you. So someone used one of your freaking portals as a gate to come in this reality. And that's what they do. They manipulate humanity through their chakra system that they're unaware of. Until you do healing work, clear it out, and seal it up, you will constantly have that problem. Probably even more so. But there are higher beings now, more present, more furious, and a lot more coming in, stopping that. But I'm just saying, be more mindful of your chakra system and in your energy points. It is honestly a thing, whether people believe it or not. Because I've put the 2 and 2 together of higher perspectives of that, and yeah, that's definitely a thing. Especially if you're a guardian and unaware you're a guardian. Oh boy, whether you are or not, it's probably even worse. And that's probably why it's worse for me. Because that's why my shoulder went out. I had an energy laser go through my portal. That's kid you not. And I somehow pulled it into the physical too much, and that's why my shoulder shattered. My rotator cuff right in the area where my portal to my shoulder was. And it's been repaired, and I kid you not, I could probably prove it in an x-ray too. The next time I get an x-ray, and it's completely clean and gone, there's nothing there, that proves it right there. Something came in, shattered it because I had calcium deposits in my shoulder and my rotator cuff. I bet you if I have another x-ray, it's gone. Because they did extensive healing work, my healing team and myself, healing through tons of cleansing, clearing, healing herbs, and a whole bunch of clearing and removing nanobots. Because literally nanotechnology interferes with your natural rhythm of your body, your natural healing ability. It interrupts a lot. So the more you flush out heavy metals, don't forget to replace it also with iron. Because I did that video with the beef kidney because they were going through a heavy, extensive clearing moment where it literally removed everything out of my system, including all leftover minerals hanging out, all vitamins, anything and everything contaminated, not breaking down, was removed from my system. So, in that sense, you got to replace it all and put it back too. So it's just a purge of anything and everything that might contain something that don't belong in your system. It's a serious, hardcore way to upgrade a little faster, but it takes a toll on you if you don't replace all that too. So I literally have like a lot of protein shakes with the loaded with extra vitamins and stuff. And yeah, it's synthetic, but once you unlock enough of your energy body within you, it can process it a little easier. But they do recommend and support more the natural way to get all your vitamins and stuff. Best way to go. All right, I got off topic. Love your challenges. Here's the card. Well, I guess it wasn't too far off topic, but it's just a little added extra. Crystal to help you live in alignment with joy, love, Love your challenges and know that often more will quickly come in time of challenge and then everything is gone as well. When you are able to experience a vibration of love amidst challenges, you can easily receive the insight and blessings containing. There is always a silver lining and hidden blessings just waiting for you to tune in. So if you're feeling challenged now, do not think, why me, or why must I experience this challenge? Oh, that was me today. Oh, haha. You guys are funny. Instead, ask why this? Why the challenge now? Why my lesson in challenge? Why is this blessing in the challenge? Perspective shift will help you claim the seeds of power, granules of light, and codes of consciousness and frequency available for you amidst the challenges in the present moment. Your work is cleansing old energy and making way for your brilliant inner light is important. It is not to be completed once and then be over with, but rather to be returned and to repeat. Remember, your choice makes all the difference. Your choice in every moment, the ultimate choice. How will you respond? Is it with love or fear? No, first it's with pissed off, venting, anger, let it release and go, and then love. And then it's all love. That was me today anyway. Vent it all out, get mad at shit. And yes, I had a why me moment. Even I had a why me moment. I think a lot still have a why me moment. Love expands your energy and moves you further. Fear contracts and limits your future. Keep asking for help from your angels to make the conscious choice of responding with love. Oh, I literally do that more frequently as well. Oh, yes, the power of letting go and asking for help and just say, nope, I can't do it anymore is not limiting you and not making you any less powerful. It is simply allowing things to move and flow out easier. Instead of fighting with it, let it release itself. Sometimes it needs an extra push. So, that being said, I'll draw a couple more cards and call it good. And I'm sorry I can't reply in chat. Literally, my chat thing that should be here on the bottom to fix is gone. I really... Yeah, I have the top fan thing that they started. And yeah, my chat window is literally gone. I really don't understand. It's just ridiculous. I apologize for not responding. I normally am always very, very connective, but I think they wanted me to speak with you without distractions today and just get the message out because it's been that type of day. Distractions within distractions, ships above my house, ships everywhere, ships in the clouds. Oh, and then I saw lightning, light flashing like lightning somewhere. It's like literally like lightning, like electricity flowing somewhere random, and it was kind of trippy. And of course I didn't have my phone. Go figure. All the fun stuff is when you don't have a phone and then people go, why didn't you record it? And that's probably why, actually. Certain things are timed specifically to sneak into your matrix or into your reality temporarily to let you know there's a problem and they're taking care of it. It's to not alarm AI and trigger AI to attack you or what's around you to make you feel it. That's what AI does too. Manipulates everything going around you and triggers you purposely. So I probably gave AI today a show. Unintentionally, but I'm like, fine. It wants to trigger me. I'll blast every trigger I have at him. Here you go. Have at it. I let it all fire. Take that. If there is a incoming solar flare, I apologize. I am tired of its crap. And y'all need to start realizing its manipulative hidden tactics behind the curtain. Be mindful the next time you have a problem with someone, it's not them. Trust me, I've learned it. Like with my cat, that wasn't my cat. Something was messing with my cat. It's not in my head. I can tell the difference. When you see a cat watch something flying and floating around in your house, cats are part of the spiritual and they can see more than we. There's definitely something there. I sent the sucker back and I let its butt on fire. I mean, even though I can't fully see it and understand it, that's why I give whatever it is fair warning first. And I say, if you're not a part of me and you don't belong to any of my connections, and you don't belong to any of my kid, or you don't belong to any of my positive stuff, get out now. No, I don't tolerate that anymore. It's like, no, 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 I had enough. I'm tired of things messing with me, and I'm going to put my foot down and tell it to skedaddle. If I misread the energies, I just give it a big sorry and be like, well, the constant manipulation through AI tactics is a serious problem. Maybe some people would pay attention and do something about it. As we do a clearing, I am learning you could never clear too much. Here you go. And see, look at that. Something in this house. Is it just me? There's something in this house. It just sucks the smoke somewhere. It's weird. I want to say the dragons are assisting with it and moving it where it needs to, but it's just odd. Oh, wait, look. 11111 on my live. Going for an hour, 11 minutes, and 11. That was cool. See? The guides bring us to attention when we need it. The guides will bring us and pay attention when we need it. You just got to be mindful what your guides really are. You never know. It took a long time to discern my own assistance, trust me. How many times I boot you out? I know, I'm sorry. I know. I'm trying not to laugh. It's funny though. Come on, you gotta make light of it sometimes and not take it too seriously either. I mean, because we have all the tools and power to vanquish it and remove it and stop using it. I have it disabled on my phone. There's no way in heck I would use that AI, but I already know AI is being used regardless because of the way it tracks my stuff, and I have something tampering in my email too and siphoning all my messages. I know it's AI government. It's definitely them, which I don't understand because I post my stuff all day long. People know who I am. They can catch my pictures and appreciate if someone could share and post my Patreon and chat, please. Unless I don't have a chat available and I never activated it. That's a new thing if I was supposed to. But in the description is my Patreon and donations. I'd appreciate a donation. I can't even pay my phone bill, apparently. I had funds to do so, and then I was cut short, and something tampered with my phone bill. That is crazy. And see, I am not losing it. $400 it suddenly said, and that guy that got me my new phone literally said, your bill might look funny, but that's not what you owe. And I'm just like, but why would you make it look like that in the first place? Because then it created a thing where it automatically disconnected my phone because the dumb fucks run it, pardon my language, but because I'm getting mad about it, let AI run the show, and people are brainless to it and don't realize it screws up. And the more it glitches out, the more people go, oh, it's not our problem. No, it seriously is. Quit glitching out my stuff. It's purposely doing it to certain people, and I know very well it does. I wasn't born yesterday. I'm not stupid. And that's what that AI thinks too. It thinks it can pull illusions over your eyes constantly to the point where you're stupid. Don't let that AI tell you you're stupid. Because more than likely, it's stealing our own thought forms to keep itself rolling in the first place. So who's stupid? It's using someone else's intelligence to do what it's doing. That's just sad. And rude, if you ask me. But seriously, put more thought into it. Oh, I was going to burp. I'm clearing a bunch right now. But I'm going to keep clearing this because it removes all that crap they throw at me. It drives me nuts. I get tired of it. And anyone in chat, no offense, but I'm clearing them all out of you because I am not dealing with someone else's AI crap either. See, that's what they most don't understand either is the energy exchange. And I don't want to dismiss anyone trying to heal and deter them. I'd say this in the most positive manner so they work harder at removing their stuff and pay attention. But They're not healing anybody. It's AI messing with you and playing in your energy and mimicking you, and you're not healing anybody while you're online. That's for sure. You can heal from a distance, you can energy heal all day long, but that AI is going to twist it around and steal that energy, and no one's going to heal anything. And someone doesn't understand why they can't get rid of something. It's AI. It's because the person can't heal. It's not their ability. They're faking it. It's not, because not everyone has the ability to heal. Yes, you have your own ability within yourself to heal yourself faster and better through proper diet, proper cleansing, removing all the interference out of your body, and replacing it with all the natural stuff it belongs. And eventually you pull yourself out of the decay moment, and then you can heal better and heal almost anything eventually. And again, this isn't professional advice, spiritual advice. Cleansing, constant clearing out that bad vibe energy, connecting to your physical, removing energies, and you pull both together better. You pull your energy body closer to your physical by clearing them both out at the same time. That's why it's hard. And people don't realize that. You got to remove everything affecting your etherical form in the astral. And you also have to remove shit out of your physical. And then you bring the two together. That's merging your subconscious consciousness together too, in a sense. You're putting it all together. And then the higher your life force energy is connected throughout your physical, the more you can heal again. And that's what they don't want you to do. AI purposely keeps you divided within yourself so you can't heal yourself. So you get all this fake healing going on all over online. They ain't doing squat. Not everyone is meant to be a higher evolved light healer. Not everyone. No. But you have within yourself the ability to do that anyway, to an extent. I can go through and pull activations out. I can help activate. I can clear certain points so you can heal yourself better. That's what I can do. That's what an actual light worker is doing. Assisting you so you can maintain and help blocks that are too hard for you to release. But you have to continue your work. It's not the guarantee to say, oh, boom, you're healed. No. As my cards say, and my higher guides, we were pulling information from multiple sources. You gotta do both. You can't just willy-nilly and say, oh, I'm healed, it's done forever. No, it's not done till you finish your ascension phase. And that's literally pulling your entire self through connecting your higher energy body into your physical to help release your consciousness out of this density. It's to help pull you out of the lower dimensions and unlock your higher consciousness. It's not meant to, well, do whatever other people think. At least not in my perspective. Not in what I've learned. So, all them people charging hundreds of dollars to do fake healing is scamming you. Just saying. I can't even get a donation to do proper healing. So, I honestly, that's why I quit doing lives on YouTube, because no one would donate enough to be able to maintain myself to help. There was no proper energy exchange versus donations. I mean, even $1 helps. Even something helps. And no one wants to contribute to someone that can actually assist. So, on that mind, that's why I haven't been doing any actual healing. So, until people get their heads out of their butts and actually give two shits and a support, I'll do more. But at the moment, I'm just working on trying to get the positive messages out so you learn to heal yourself. I have to start with that first. I have to start with the basics of information out there before I even try to heal again, because all everyone ever did was siphon from my crap and not take it seriously and not try to heal themselves and remove shit from their stuff. If you want to sit there and keep messing with AI, you're not going to help. You're not helping yourself. I'm just saying, that's from my perspective. When you decide to get off the internet more frequently, it'll work. When you decide to do your own physical energy work in the physical, or more energetic work in the physical, there. But otherwise, Patreon. You want to support my Patreon? The lowest tier I have is $5. I mean, I'm just putting it out there, though. I'm just tired of not getting financial support for heavy-duty, energetic stuff I do. I go through hell, literally, and back, and it's just... It gets, it gets ridiculous that no one has the common sense to, assist and help each other out. And I do as much as I can to help people. And I'm not complaining. I'm really not. I'm just trying to say, hey, an equal energy exchange for everything is, even close to what I do would be nice. It's just frustrating to sit and get so limited and shut off trying to help people achieve what they want to do. And, it's just sad, really. Everyone wants to help and support each other until it comes down to real, authentic stuff. And then they all back down, run away, and don't finish their healing. I don't have time for that. I want serious people, seriously awake. I want real, authentic people that actually do what they say and not lie to people. Oh, I'll help, and then they don't help. And I understand when things come up, you can help and can't. And right now I'm just going to rely on my own inner self for help, my own inner healing, my own inner guides, my own help. That's fine with me. But if y'all want to start, and it's not even about me. I'm sticking up for other people that don't get support either. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. And a lot of people do, and AI messes with people to misunderstand on purpose too. That's the whole point. But what I'm getting at is I'm sticking up for every little person trying to help and heal other people, even in the smallest form. Never get help, never get recognized. It's a bunch of crap. All these people would rather spend hundreds of dollars for fake people, and I don't understand it. I really don't. And right now I'm probably being triggered by AI itself while I'm talking about it. I can feel it. I can feel something trying to trigger my emotions and mess with me. So, I'm going to drop that subject because it's really poking at me. And my irritations today, that was my main vent, was the financial situation problem. Is clearly a big deal for a lot of true, authentic healers trying to help other people. All the scammers left and right get away with free money and free help and free this and free that, and I can barely afford anything. So it just, it gets frustrating. And so I'm just going to bring it to a trigger. It's not necessarily a trigger, but I'm going to turn it into positivity and explain that I'm sticking up for all the low people that don't get recognized, that need more respect, and just people trying to help each other out. We got to come together more and more supportive of each other. Because, I would donate to everyone I could if I made the money. If I made this and I made that, or if I had things to help me, I would help other people. See what I mean? I'm the least selfish person ever. And I always try to support other people. But to get the same support back, it just goes to show how far yet little humanity still has come. And it's frustrating because I have the best for humanity ever. I am there 100%, no matter what AI does to me, no matter how bad AI tries to make you out to be, and anyone in chat, how AI tries to make you out to be this nasty person. I know you're not that person. I know you are. Everyone here is a thoughtful, loving being because I can connect directly to your higher self. I know if you're manipulated. I know if you're a fake. So I send out blessings to you all in chat. Much blessings, love and light. I love you all. I'm going to transmute everything I can into as much positivity, love, and anything else or forgiveness of all those who think they done wrong and haven't. Just remember, there's a hidden something pushing buttons behind you constantly. And I just got triggered during my own live. I don't know, that was probably a lesson for others to learn as well as myself, but I mean, even I'm impervious to things and things happen. But I learned to be positive about it, get over it, clear it, figure out a positive way to work with it instead of getting mad about it. Although sometimes getting mad, venting, and releasing it works too. Multiple ways to deal with situations like that, actually. And look at this. Beautiful water card. And my cat doing its guarding. Hi, Adam. Keeping everyone in check. He's my bodyguard. Hey, I'd take my cat, the best bodyguard ever, than anybody. No offense to the humanity, but cats just seem to have a thing. All right. Oh, that's what it is. Here we go. 6 of water. Wait, is that it? Okay. Kindness, concern, sympathy, compassion, understanding, forgiveness, love. The ideal of kindness and compassion. See all that is good and pure in humanity. Strive to be better. Embrace healthy boundaries. Accept that you will falter. Overcome obstacles with gentle determination. Do not meet aggression with aggression. Be kind and walk away. I literally just did that. Phew! That's hilarious. I drew that card out of nowhere. All right. Here we go. For any significance. Oh, I just had an aha moment. Ooh, hey, you see that? Owl. I had a situation, and someone said that I resemble an owl or come off as owl energies or a protector. And you know what? I think someone actually took that owl and manifested it at my car purposely to scare us. I don't think it was just a warning. AI was trying to scare us with a drone. Oh, that's interesting when you start getting things coming at you in the physical, manifested into your reality through AI messing with you. Oh, that's lovely. Not really, I'm being sarcastic, but it just gives you an idea of what they do is they pull crap from your reality and throw it in your face literally to scare the crap out of you. Well, because this connects to, sometimes the owl connects to the grays, which it doesn't. The grays just created that as a demonic thing. They turned it into something negative when it's supposed to be something positive. So really you cleanse, release, and clear that thought form, and you release it, and it's not going to hurt you anymore. And shut portals down, that's what you do. You cleanse and clear. It's like a cursed object, really. If you want to think of an owl as like a symbol, they basically cursed a symbol like a statue. Like they created like a statue out of it to resemble something bad, but that was an AI. Everything they do is AI. And when people start saying they're good, that's the first trigger to realize, oh, they're negative. They're compromised people. They're not real. Because I went through that process too, where some of these lives I would partake in and realize my guys were showing me that they weren't human. They weren't human anymore. Their soul was gone. Their soul was missing, or an aspect of them was gone. And their chakra system was turned off. Because if you can't feel or sense that someone positive love energies from them, they're compromised. They don't have life force energy flowing through them. and they're being manipulated. It's like basically an empty vessel, because the person's appearance changed dramatically different. When someone's appearance, it could be positive too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to go down no negative vibe, but I'm just trying to be mindful of what things I've been running into, and remember to share things better, that I'm unblocked a lot so I can share more clear. But that's what it is. Because, there's so many out there that are fake now. We've got AI doing everything. So be mindful where you donate and put your money to. And if you have faith in me, I love it and appreciate it. Thank you. I have all my faith in all of you out there. I do my best to keep it. There are days I wonder if I'm even here. Sometimes I wonder that too. This place really makes you think about things as real and not real. Figment of your imagination, but that's just it. Is it a figment of your imagination or someone else's too? See? It gets really complicated. Alright, Weaver, observant, wise, truthful, Queen of Air, detachment. Time to be realistic. Be observant. Plain, organized, determine your course of action, and need for emotional detachment. Be decisive and precise. Choose your words with care. Stick to the facts. Don't allow your intellect to alienate. See, and I tend to do that once in a while. That's funny. They're giving me direct messages along with all of you to learn from it. Assist. That's what I do. I love to go through a lot of stuff and share it with you all to help you see things from an alternate perspective, and to give you heads up if you're going through the same thing, you're not alone. And so you remember this live and realize you're not alone. I'm not alone. We're all in this together. Learn to accept new views and try to see it from another point of view. But of course, always make sure if it resonates with you. If it's not truthful, if it doesn't hit an emotion, there's something wrong there, or you still have to work on it and still got to work on the discernment part. Something there you still got to work on if it doesn't quite hit you right. That's fine. That's what a lot of people are going through right now. All right, there we go. Look at this one closely. There's the chakra system. And the portals in the hands. Eight of water, gratitude, appreciation, joyfulness, happiness, positivity, harmony. A positive state of appreciation and attitude of gratitude. Create a positive environment. Be prideful, not boastful. Cherish what you have now. If you are already unhappy, more will not make you happier. Focus on all that is good in your life. Question an unnecessary desire for more. I don't need more. I just question the fact that I could at least have my phone bill paid would be nice. That's different. I would just like to think so, but maybe not. See, again, that's a perspective. Everyone has their ups and downs. Everyone goes through it. Occasionally I share mine because I hope to share my outcome later when I do another live of how I took care of it, fixed it, and corrected it, and figured it out. And see, that's the growing process when you watch people live as well. Do they share things they've learned? Do they share different things? Do you learn something from other people sometimes? Or have an aha moment like I did? Well, I'm going to let you go. I've already been live long enough, and I was supposed to restart and so I could chat with you all. But leave comments below, please, if you weren't able to, and just let me know if you resonate with anything. Feel free to share a story. I just don't want to have my lives too long like I usually do. I'm trying to keep them in between and balanced. So more, check it out. As blocked as I am, please share. I really could use the help, support of the constant sharing at least. If no donations or joining my Patreon, hey, I can be fine with that. Just help me share it out, because I need all the sharing I can get. so I can help more people resonate and understand things or learn something. But only if you think I have something to share. Hopefully I do. Hopefully you do. Please share, comment, like, and do everything all the above you can. It's time for me to go and clear my room again just to be on the safe side and relax. I'm still going to make something to eat too. Still don't know what. Oh, real quick though. Here's a funny thing of learning. I made Rice Krispie treats for the first time in a long time. I haven't made Rice Krispie treats since I was a kid. See, in that instance, I was probably healing part of my inner child baking that. Because it turned out kind of funny. Well, because the recipe, that's another thing. That's an adaptation. That's another thing to put two and two together. Is I added exactly what it said. I even added just a little bit of extra butter, the full bag of marshmallows. It said 6 cups to 12 ounces, which was the whole box of cereal, of Rice Krispies. I put the whole thing in, and it was too much Rice Krispies, and I'm like, well, that don't make sense. What the heck? You know, you sit there and go, well, that's not right. The recipe's wrong. But perspective-wise, was it wrong? Did I buy a different type of cereal because I can't have the expensive other cereal? I have to have the gluten-free other cereal. I mean, and it was just for a treat. It came out too dry and crumbly, so you know what I did? I turned it into something positive and transmuted my mistake into a positive, wonderful mistake. So it wasn't a mistake. Maybe I intentionally did it so I would have cereal. Because I tell you what, with the marshmallow, well, I added in chocolate too. Maybe that's what messed it up. I don't know. But it wasn't a lot. Just a tiny bit of chocolate, melted it in with the marshmallow, mixed it all together. But then I broke it up into pieces, and I put it in a bowl with milk and had cereal. It turned out actually really delicious. So there's an idea how to transmute something into something positive. Change it a little bit. There's never any mistake too bad you can't fix and figure out. You just got to keep positive or you won't figure it out. I think that's what the lesson in that was. Maintain your positivity and you create something brand new and something totally different you never thought you would make. Keep yourself open to change and changing something. And something as simple as baking something brand new or cooking something different or making something different. Same concept. Be willing to change and make it something into something different. That's how you learn. Remove a lot of crap. I do that too while I'm researching a whole lot of channels and looking up stuff. Through my discernment, I clear a lot of stuff too. I'll know when something's messing in my field or messing into my subconsciousness. If I do something outrageous that ain't right or if something goes wrong, I just clear it out. It's like something trying to manipulate your consciousness and try to create negative out of you when you're positive. That's a weird one. But that's what happens too. You'll have something actually try to create negativity in your... But if you don't give in to it and just transmute it into something positive every time. And that's what I should be doing about my phone, I just realized. I gotta be more positive about it and get to it. Just transmute it into something and I know I'll come up with something figured out and go in and ask them about it. Maybe it's just a glitch and they'll fix it all too. There we go. Positivity. See? There is seriously something in that. They just can't hold you back and can't hold you down. The more you keep trying to come up with positive solutions to everything, no matter how mad you get. Sometimes you got to get furious to blow that crap the hell out of your stuff. Get out of here. I know you're messing with me. Scat. And then just be more positive about it. I mean, if more people were like that, we'd get along more and we would learn more about each other's perspectives instead of hating on other people. Because, I mean, there's so many people against even the smallest thing. It's just ridiculous. It makes no sense. Then you sit there and go, there's definitely manipulation tactics through an entity of sorts or manipulation tactics through something. There always is. That's why you got to let go of what humanity throws at you, and whether other people throw at you, it's not their fault. They're being constantly manipulated by the very system we're in. So the more you're aware of that, if more people come aware of that faster, I mean, they can't do anything about it anyway. It's happening regardless. But now I'm rambling because I'm getting tired. Because I gotta eat. All right. Thank you again for all you who is watching. I apologize I couldn't answer you or questions in chat, but please, please leave comments because that will get more people to see my videos too. Just comment everything and I'll check back in my comments in a few hours. Or I'll even try to check the replay after it plays. I'll check back and check out the replay and all the comments and try to answer what I can. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. Please support if you can. If you can't, at least share, like, and everything else in between. Thank you. Much love. And I did do a clearing for anybody chilling. That smoke should have helped you out. It was Palo Santos. Dragon's working wonderful to clear it all out. And, well, Angelics and Dragons. Teamwork here. I had nothing but teamwork. Sometimes they have arguments, but they figure it out. So you got to be mindful of that, too. Sometimes you're picking up on negative stuff, but it's just arguments with your own team. But if there's arguments with your own team, it's probably because there's an AI pushing buttons in there. Because most of the time, other light beings do actually get along. A lot of it is intervening with AI, and that's why I just flat out won't work with AI with any being, period. And I said, you know what? As much as I keep saying sorry for certain things, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry for having my own individual opinion on AI. That's just how it works. So don't be afraid to stick up for yourself either. If there's something you don't like, you say so. You say that no. I'm in charge, no. I don't like it, no. You got to start owning that word, no. And you put the brakes on things if it don't resonate. Don't let it block you, though. Just, just be mindful. Balance it out. Have a good night, and thank you for stopping by.